Guys, this is XRC085 here to show you differences between my Rustler on-road and my Rustler off-road. Okay, my Rustler on-road looks like this. All RPN, weights in the front, spoiler in the front of the body, extra protection in the front, of the bar that I got inside here. Extra protection up here for stiffness, some weights, 2 batteries with homemade dual battery connectors that, there's no wiring in here. It's all connected together in series. My big motor, I got this going on with it. I copied this off of GeoStealth R1, copied that off of him, and this is actually a fixture from one of those lights, a recessed light. I took the plating off it and put it on here, and it fit just perfect. But this is my 80 amp ESC, my 26 kV motor, GRP tires, a 7 compound on this, and again, dual batteries on this baby. And this one is gonna probably get a middle plate down the bottom to protect the chassis from the bottom. Now that's the difference between that one. Now my off-road is built different. I have instead of having the plastic upper deck chassis, I have a aluminum going from here to here all the way across the top, all the way across. I got my 45 amp ESC over here. Is the Taser ESC, one single battery. I have my 2x4 4x4 tires on this baby. I have my I think it said 33 kV Taser motor, and this is a really fast motor. I got a motor protector on here. I got extra protection, anything from hitting it from the back. I have that on here. I also have the same thing on this one. I don't remember the gearing size, but this is a pretty good gearing size for this off-road. It's not too much on the body, and this is all aluminum. This whole thing is aluminum plating on the top, aluminum bottom, with an aluminum wide plate to serve as part of the chassis. It's actually bolted to the 2 plates that I have on here to serve as the chassis. All that's all together. I think I have 14 millimeter hex on this because that's the only tires that fit on them with 14 millimeter hex. They do sell 12 millimeter hex to fit on 17 or 17-inch millimeter hex that fit on 12 for off-road buggy tires, but not planning to use the off-road buggy tires. I'm just going to keep it the way it is now. I'm probably going to get a rustler body on this and put it on. Everything's going to be stock. The only thing I might change is put some RPMs on here for the front, and the plate up here is pretty good. So, like I said, this is all homemade, home built. I don't have a support from here to here, which is the reason why I have this plate on here. I have joints on here that if I want to take this plate off, all I have to do is unscrew it from these two, unscrew it from the front, and the whole thing pops out. And what I also did, I have my 2-wheel drive / front bulk bottom head on here. I bolted it on to give it some type of thickness in the front, so it's a lot stiffer and easier to support jumps and stuff like that. So that's what I have on here. The suspension on this, it's great. I like the suspension. A little bouncy, but that's okay because I want it that way. And over here is pretty. I had the stiffness suspension a little bit at the rear. Maybe some black springs, but they're okay for off-roading. They're alright. Regular dry shaft on this, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have 4x4 dry shafts. I wanted to put them on, but can't do it yet. And the suspension on this one's pretty stiff. So, I like it to be stiff. These are all adjustable. I might get adjustable suspension for this. They're off-road buggy and they'll lower the car a little more, but I'm not looking for it to be lower than this. And that's pretty much about it that I have run through this one. But like I said, this is a off-road rustler. As you can see, it looks different. See how that looks? See how that looks? You can tell the differences in between them. You know what I mean? They're not the same. I do have another spare 4 extra GRP tires in case I would like to turn this into a speed demon, which I might turn it into one. noticing that this would be the same, but I would have to cut. I'm gonna get a rustler body on this, and I have to cut these posts off because these posts is what supports. If you notice, it's connected right to here, so I would have to cut these posts off so I can allow this guy to go in the body and I'll be able to put a clip on there, or I could just have it where I could dig the 2 holes in the side, put the body on it. So, and when you put the body on it, it should look like this. That's what it would look like if I put a body on it. It will look like that. That's what it would look like with a rustler body. Should be fairly good. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Later.